All right. So today, what we're going to do is bring two different models together: a membership model for a website that is already using WooCommerce and a bookings or appointment scheduling approach. So when you bring those two together, and of course, you want to be that membership wants to be calculating that charge and running that charge on a subscription basis, you're going to need a set of plugins. And that's what we have here. WooCommerce is our base. And then we're going to add memberships so that you can protect access to that booking so that the only people who can book time with you are a member, right? They're in a membership. That membership is going to be charged either monthly or annually. So the subscriptions extension is also needed. And then what we're going to do is not just have bookings so that you can create a bookable product, but also bookings availability so you can show that page. So let's dig into what that looks like. When we come into WooCommerce products, we're going to create a couple products here. Now, the first product we're going to create is our monthly member product, right? This is a product where someone buys a membership, but what we're really worried about here is it's a subscription product. So when I click into here, you're going to see that it's a simple subscription and it's on a monthly basis. And you go, why is it a monthly basis? And couldn't I have used a variable subscription? This is the easiest way to do it. There are other ways to do it. You can do it other ways. I don't mind, but I'm doing it this simple way. What it means is I will have two different products, not a variation product. And when someone's looking at one of these, I can always put a link to get them to the other. So if you're in monthly and you say, do you want yearly? That little link will take you to this product. I have different products. I want to track them differently. I may want to do different coupons against them. I want to make my life easy and not create those variable subscriptions. So here is another simple subscription. This is a yearly product. So I have two products, right? Those two products are my membership products. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you into the membership section of WooCommerce in the member plan. Even though I have two products, I have one membership. I don't mind whether you buy it monthly or you buy it annually, but I've created this. Let's assume that the coaching is SEO related, right? That's just fictitious. But what I do when I create this is I say, you have to buy one of these products. When you buy one of these products, that's what gets you into the membership plan. That's fine. That's easy to do. And I want the subscription to last as long as you are actively paying. So if you're paying monthly and you finally stop on a certain month, you're no longer in the membership. If you're paying yearly, you get full access to the year. Any way you do it, the subscription is going to be driven off how often you're paying and staying active in that account. So the product's here, this is there. Now you go, okay, but there was another product in there. Yes. Over here, I'm going to show you restricted product. I'm going to show you that third product. What this says is, hey, if you're not part of this membership plan, you don't have access to this other product, right? Which is the SEO coaching call. Now, I'm going to come back over to products so that you can see that product, the SEO coaching call. And the first thing I'm going to tell you is over here in this category, catalog visibility. Catalog visibility means I don't want it to show up in searches. I don't want it to show up in the shop page. I don't want to show it anywhere. So I go edit and I click hidden, and that makes it so that this product isn't available in the random places that I haven't thought about. I just want to make sure that it's disappeared until I take you there, right? Now, this is the bookable product. So when we had WooCommerce bookings as an extension, it's so that we can create in this product area a bookable product. And the bookable product has resources because in this case, I have more than one coach. I may have two or three coaches. So when I come over to the resource section, you're going to see that I have Coach Bill and Coach Joan. I have two different resources. And resources in this case are automatically assigned. You may sit in a place where you go, oh, I want the person to pick. Like if you had a hair salon, you'd say when they book an appointment, I want them to know who they're picking. I want them to let them pick. In this case, I'm saying, no. You get whichever coach is available. Now, when I come back over to this bookable product, right, I'm saying it's a 1 hour bookable event, right? So this is 1 hour of coaching. And over here, you saw the resources. And here in availability, you see that you can do max, because I have two coaches. You can do max bookings per time block is 2. I'm only going to have the calendar run out for 3 months. I'm going to say by default, everything's available. And when you go to check for availability, you check against the blocks that are being booked. Now, I have the 9 o'clock is when we start. And over here, I have some ranges like, hey, from 4:30 to 9 the next morning or 8:59, it's not bookable. Saturdays and Sundays, it's not bookable. Then I have the yes bookables. And you're going to go, is the order important? Yes, it is. You want to put all the no's up front. That's what does the filtering. And then you get to the yeses, right? Now, down here in the yeses, I could move these back and forth. It really doesn't matter. And you're going, okay, but what about the price of this thing? And that's when we get to costs. And I tell you, it's zero, right? Oh, sorry, right over here. It's zero. I'm not charging for this. And you may wonder, wait a second, why aren't you charging for this? Because I'm charging for the membership plan. So people pay for the membership. This bookable thing is just included. Now, you could get fancier. You could say, well, if you're not a member, you can't book it at all. But if you are a member, you get a discounted rate. So normally it would have been this, but now I'm going to charge you less, right? You could do that and put a minimal fee here. But in this scenario, what I'm painting here is the notion that you don't have to worry about this. Like, you don't pay for the coaching, you pay for the membership. So you go, okay, I get it. So we've seen how the product gets booked here, but when we were back over in the memberships, right? I showed you in the plan that you couldn't even book that product, right? If, so restrict products here, you can't even get to this. Not view, not purchasable. You cannot interact with this at all if you're not in this membership. So that's a good part. But what about like the page where someone goes and says, I want to book an appointment, right? And you go, okay, let me show you that. I'm going to protect that via restricting content. So I'm going to go into the restrict content section of this membership plan, and I'm going to say this page gets locked down. I named it booking availability. And if you go to booking availability, the booking availability is a pretty simple page. It has the title, booking availability, and then this Gutenberg block, which comes to us from that other bookings availability extension. And it lets me come in here. Now, I didn't have to worry about which products and which whatever, because I only have one bookable product. So it's going to be just fine, right? And what happens is when I go to take a look at that, let's go here. So if I look at today, you'll see that I only have one call left. If I go to pick this, right, it'll take me to that booking one where I'm going, hey, I want to book for today, and it'll show me the one that's left there, no cost, and I can book it now, right? Now, of course, you would have a picture, you'd have other things here, so that I'm not trying to solve that, but I'm just showing you, right? In this scenario, I'm able to go look at that booking page because I'm a member, right? So you go, well, what would it look like if I wasn't? Well, I'm going to come here, I'm going to grab this URL, right? And I'm going to log out. And now that I'm logged out, I'm going to go right back to that URL. Oh, look at that. I can't get to the booking availability unless I am a monthly or yearly member. I can come back to that and I can pay once a month, etc., right? Or I could, click on the little link if I wanted to, and that would take me to the yearly, and the yearly is a different price. So that's how you do it, right? You combine those things so that you can say, buy a membership, and then you can book and even see availability and book a resource for a meeting for free while you're in the membership.